Real 16 TV, it's Cuz OP here back with another reaction. This time I'm reacting to Blasey ask Adam if he'll ever make it up with the gang. That's AD, T-Rel, and Duno if you don't know. We're gonna start the screen recording in 3, 2, 1. Video playing now.
Adam, if I could ask one last juicy question to you directly, like, do you think that there's any coming back between you and T-Rel and AD? Because truth be told, like, Duno especially, I talk to him on a monthly basis, you feel me? He's someone I still keep tabs on. Along with T-Rel, AD, you know, we chime in every now and then. And, you know, I talk to you maybe like every other week or so online, you know, we might chime in. But do you guys ever see yourself kind of like rekindling what was No Jumper?
I won't close the door on anything.
Okay, you're open to the businessman.
It's not like I could never see it happening.
I think it makes sense if it happened, honestly. I think the little universe would have been bigger if they stayed together, honestly.
But that would be very hard for me to imagine, I will say that.
I think T-Rel's at a point where he's like, nah, fuck dude, I'm not doing anything about him. But I would love to see y'all, because it was like
a reunion?
I feel like I was watching The Simpsons and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I see you guys on camera, it was just funny, it was entertaining. But I think both of y'all in your nature, you guys are both successful individuals where it's like you guys have gone to the point where you guys are at because you're stubborn. You know what I mean? Because you proved everybody wrong. When people told you not to do it, you did it, and it worked out.
I mean, he would have to get permission from the man of the house. So.
Oh, my goodness. Jesus.
That's just
I remember talking to Flacco about maybe like a week or so after I was fired.
Maybe I don't know that joke, but they be calling a girl a man.
Y'all fools are done, dog. Like, I remember telling Flacco, like, it's a wrap. Like, what are you doing? He's like, bro, in a matter of months, none of this shit's gonna mean nothing. Like No Jumper is a huge platform. What Adam built is, like, so all-encompassing that none of that's gonna even be relevant. And guess what?
I had a lot of that going
really
through my head
was
on, like, the honeymoon era and shit.
Right.
A lot of self-reflection.
Man, that nigga bottle say piss on it. If it zoom in again, look at it. That nigga got a green, a yellowish bottle. It say
Like,
piss
a lot of, like, damn.
Did it ever got you down to tears?
Nah.
Okay, yeah, that'd be too deep.
Nah.
Same shit.
Hey, you know what?
I don't got feelings like that.
I was crying. Fucking No Jumper, fool.
I probably shed some tears over No Jumper.
You did?
I probably shed some tears.
No, I mean there were. It was
No, you're this. No, you're this. No, you're this.
It was definitely some moments where I'm like, that sucks. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so addicted to turning the page in my life and just finding out what that next chapter beholds.
Which
you know what I mean?
I had that in me as well, but
it was unfortunate when they broke up, but it wasn't like such an extremely big deal that it was like it ruined anything. All of them created their own channels. It'd be one thing if they didn't create their own channels and then we just didn't hear from them no more. Then it'd be like, damn, that's unfortunate. But we kind of still heard from them, and they basically all just talked about each other to a degree. So, yeah.
I got that itch constantly where it's like I'm open to new experiences. That's what life should be about.
In my fucking fifth decade, which is 40 years old, so I'm 42.
Oh, shit.
So, like, being that age,
58.
like, I know, I look like I'm fucking 70, but years of abuse, homie. Years of abuse. So when I got to a certain point, it made me, like, I was like, damn, when No Jumper came into my life, that was a godsend. I already thought that it was a wrap for a player. And just the specific turn of events that was my life. So I was super grateful when No Jumper cracked off, and then when I lost that because of my own ineptitude. And
that was insane watching from outside. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, that was a crazy ass
You were
arc.
pissed off.
Yeah, that was a crazy ass
Let's be
day.
real. Like, I feel like what we're building now will be stronger as a result of the fact that we went through that. And realistically, my only like thing in retrospect is I wish that I had made it less personal so that we had been able to get past it faster.
Do you think you should have signed contracts?
Well, that's another conversation.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe a not work for nobody else clause, possibly, but besides that, it's like you couldn't really ask for too much because you really would have only signed them to like, what, a year to 5 years. So eventually they'd quit anyway if they really didn't like it there.
Let me ask
you gotta want them to like it there.
For a long time. Do you feel like if I had just fucking kept my mouth shut for the first few months, we probably could have solved all this shit?
Maybe ratting and
Yeah, but you know what I think about sometimes too in general? is I just think about like if I had just like been the good guy after everything, like in general, if I had just fully been like, you know what, all right, because I tried that for a while. For a while there, I was like not really talking about anybody.
Adam was playing the good guy.
I wanted
to, the butt of the joke,
but then I ended up going in the exact opposite direction with the big 22 type shit and everything, which I kind of, I don't know. I do think about that a lot. I was like, damn, like I could have played it in a way where it would have made it would have made other people look like bad people, and it would have made me look good. But I didn't really have like the patience to do that.
It take like a different type of patience to sit there and be like, I'm gonna go to the extent to like decharacterize somebody and all that shit. That takes so much patience. I'm very much just trying to get whatever issue we have out the way, but other people have like the ability to be like, I'll wait it out, and it's like, damn, how do you have that ability? I don't like waiting shit out. Hell,
I'll play that scenario
walk there before I wait it out. You know?
If I had just been like Mr. Maturity and just kind of pushed that line.
Now let me ask you this follow-up question, Adam. Now this is a comment coming from like everyone just watching. What is it going at T-Rail and AD that got you motivated? Now.
Oh, he came in because
this question out there.
He came in. Nothing personal. That's it.
They're not disrespectful questions. They're not juicy.
No.
That's good shit. Let's take a shot.
This is my thing. Is that AD called me like a couple weeks before the whole shit fell apart, and he had a conversation with me where he was like, "I just want you to know you're my brother." And even if shit doesn't work out with us on a friendship level or whatever, like, I just want to let you know that I respect you and I appreciate everything that you did to like make my life better and all this type of shit. And I really appreciated that, and that meant a lot to me. And then when it became clear to me that that was just total bullshit, and that he actually was like totally happy to like create a bunch of bullshit narratives about me on the way out the door to basically like make himself look good, that just like created a hatred in me.
It makes it hard to like him.
Also extends to like T-Rail and Smack.
Man,
and
that shit be happening to me too in real life. That shit, it make it hard to like him, because it's like, damn, we had such a cool ass relationship, and then instead of you just being honest and telling people how it went, what you did wrong, what I did wrong, shit like that, instead you make it look like I'm the only one that ever did anything wrong. And you running, I ain't even defending Adam. I just hate when people do that.
A lot of times I'll just find myself in the car just like listening to King Von and just thinking about them and just thinking like,
cannot be serious.
No, I am serious.
That sounds so negative.
I just have like, there's just a level of bitterness that you could have for somebody once they've like really shown you their true colors, that just like turned them into Wooski. For me.
So it was something you hadn't experienced.
Exactly. I've never
been betrayed a couple times.
I've had people betray me back in the BMX days. Obviously, there was like, you know, people that would just do weird, like underhanded shit, whatever. Like, I've been through all this shit a million times. I'm 40. I've like been successful to a certain extent in the public eye for like almost 20 years with the BMX shit before the no jumper shit. And so I've been through the fucking ringer of like being talked about online and had people like, but I've never had somebody like really just create like a fake fucking narrative about me. And like, even like the months preceding it, of like, there was just a lot of shit that I had to deal with from them that I just like really did not appreciate. And so it's like, could I ever get over it? Yeah, for sure. Is it really that serious? Not really. Like, at the end of the day, talking about it doesn't even really like benefit me that much at this point, where it's just not really like, the people are kind of sick of it. It's so meta at this point, and I see it with Joe Budden. I see it with Joe Budden and Rory and Mal, where it's like they diss each other all the time now, and if I didn't subscribe to Danny from the Stop, I would have no fucking idea, because it's just not like, it doesn't rise to the level of interest
Rory and
that
Mal
the
are
main
outside of my house, no disrespect.
It's real personal.
But like Rory and Mal,
they definitely all sneak diss each other over there. It's just real like personal. Like, they not trying to make it public eye that we don't like it. I think it is public that they don't fuck with each other, but they ain't trying to sit here and make their beef public eye and just keep talking shit back.
They're going to be successful. It's not going to be because they did another great episode talking shit about Joe Budden. Like, the people just don't really give a fuck. I'm cool.
So you're pretty much indifferent. Like, if y'all want to talk, we could. But you also said you're bumping King Von with them in mind. So, like, I mean, if they came, let's set up the situation. If they came knocking on your door like, biggest bro, I rock with you. I love you, Adam.
Biggest
like,
bro.
That's such a weird slang.
brother.
That's such a strange thing to say. When you guys named it that, and I heard like you guys actually like saying it in conversation. Like, is that from a meme or something?
I just said one day like, oh, biggest bro, I fuck with you, compa. Like, biggest bro just sounds crazy, and then they were like, oh, what's the name? Like, all right, biggest bro. But no, back to the point. Like, if they came respectfully and like, you know what, man, we were fucking with you, gang. I think that what you have towards Duno is like uncalled for. Duno doesn't mean it.
Yeah,
I got no problem with Duno.
Nah, he almost should though, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. Duno, he kind of did the whole Flacco thing with Duno and tried to take him under his wing. Even though Duno was doing this thing, he really gave Duno a chance. Now AD and them, when they be like, well, it wouldn't have mattered. I was doing, yeah, but Duno, he probably wouldn't have found podcasting. He would have had to continue to do skits. And that's not even me talking down on bro. That's just me being honest, because before he did that, he really was just doing skits.
You're a meanie.
What?
You're a meanie.
Why? I said I made fun of him for being fat like once or twice, right?
Yeah, it's not that serious.
Dude, he made a whole YouTube video why I left No Jumper. I didn't even watch it, but I bet there was some shit in there I wouldn't have liked, so I fucking called him fat a couple times. But I got nothing against Duno. I
like tortas.
calling him fat is like him calling me white. It's objective.
No Diddy.
Did he hit Janet?
Hey, no Diddy. No, hell no.
No.
That's fire.
Better not.
Oh,
Look, hey,
cop that.
Oh, he better not.
I
Hey,
wanna see that too.
Mary fuck kill. No Diddy. T-Rel, AD, Duno.
It's Diddy though. That's
Marry
pretty Diddy.
Duno. Hold on, you're
Hey.
asking him a gay question.
I'll marry
I said
Duno
no
because
homo.
I think Duno is actually like a decent dude. I got no real issue
marry
with him on a personal level.
Who you fucking
He's cool.
AD or T-Rel?
Who would he fucking
That's
T-Rel
wild.
gotta die. And I'm not gonna lie, AD looking kind of thick these days, so
And that was already the little joke he had, was the wild shit he would say to AD, so I already knew that was the order. I ain't gonna lie, because he always made jokes about fucking AD's ass. He made them jokes like every other episode
He deserves
too.
it too.
Where's
Smack? Yo, you see Smack with the blower? That shit was giving D-Lo. That shit was funny as fuck. He's screaming at the camera, pointing the fucking gun at the phone. I ain't seen that move in a while. That was very young boy.
Sit on my lap, bitch.
Sit on my lap, fool.
Sit on my lap, fool. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go pee real quick. One second.
Gotta take that shot, fool.
I gotta pee out
That's
there.
it. Oh.
At a certain point, you know what I mean? Like I feel like for me, during that time period, there's a lot of. First of all, I know this about you.
I almost cut that
I
nigga
know
off
that
and said
you had
nobody asked
expressed,
you,
and
but
this is,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
saying anything that wasn't already said on the podcast. You would express that you felt like you didn't know who to trust, and you didn't like. You were very like hesitant to open yourself up to other people and pause because
I already had that.
You already had
for
that
sure it made it
going on.
worse, yeah.
But that, and this is before. This is when I'm still on the pod. You were expressing that sentiment. So after that, and like the betrayal that I was a part of as well, just which I'm pretty sure at this point you realize wasn't done in a malicious manner at all.
No, I get it.
It was
for
more
sure.
just me being a fucking retard, you know what I mean? Like than anything else. But so there's that, and then you look at the whole thing of like, I had other people from over there being like, "Oh, Lush, we're gonna fuck with you. We're gonna put you on."
I remember
We're
this.
gonna
I
work with
remember
you.
that.
So, and this is like genuine sentiments. Like, I'm not trying to poke.
So basically, he kind of just saying, I took an opportunity. It wasn't really like that. It was just something I felt like at the time I really wanted to do.
Receipts or whatever. But that was something that was expressed to me, and then wound up never happening. So I was just like, oh, I'm a fucking loser. I was already fucking on the verge of suicide before I came to No Jumper, and then I lost the one thing I had going for me. And then these fools who I thought were low-key the homies were fucking with me, and they seemed to like be cool, but I don't really know what's up. Beyond like my own, like the few friends that I had in life that actually cared about me beyond whatever I could do for them at any given moment, I felt like these people might be cool, but then they like never followed up, and there was mutual.
I feel like
Does that make sense to you?
I feel like I had this realization that the fans have also had en masse, which is like, T-Rel sucks. Like, he's just a weak ass dude. Like, he's not a good person. He's super selfish. He's a piece of shit. And I'm not saying that you gotta agree with that or anything, but I feel like that is just the.
It's the skill that got him to the top. Everybody, I'm realizing more and more. To an extent, you gotta have that. You gotta have that. I don't give a fuck how a motherfucker feel to make it sometime. Cause Because once you start caring about how people feel, it really don't help you float to the top like that. It don't. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to care about how people feel, but the people that really don't care always be at the top.
And I've been very
not caring.
I've stayed out the fucking fray. You know, despite the fact that it's advantageous for me to push whatever no jumper agenda, hence the 22 sir agenda exists. I've been very like, I've stayed out of it. There's so many easy fucking layup jokes that I could have made, like, because I'm intelligent enough of a person who put 2 and 2 together, but I didn't, and that's regarding so many other individuals. And not that I'm not an easy target too, because I know I am, you feel me? But I've stayed out of that shit. But I will say straight up, I felt like motherfuckers were acting like they were going to include me and shit that I wound up not being included in it. And then all of a sudden, if there was any emotion for me, like, oh, if Lush won relapse.
I ain't gonna lie, we gonna stop it right there. It's not like what he's saying is not important, but to an extent, Lush has to be geeked. And I can tell because it's like, I be high energy just because I'm a high energy person. But there's a difference between, like, I don't know how to explain it. Something tells me that nigga geek though. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right there. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share.